Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna do a little bit of a get ready with me slash catch up with me. We're gonna get into all of the good stuff this video. We're gonna discuss how medical school is, what my summer plans are, and just like life updates as I get ready. Javi and I, we're going out tonight, which I'm super excited. I haven't seen Javi in a long time. Well, no, I haven't. I don't think I've seen that girl. Wait, no. Okay, I saw her maybe like 2 weeks ago at G-Day, but only for like a quick second. So I'm glad I'm seeing my girl tonight. I got my eyebrows done really bad. We have a maintenance day coming up. I finally just got my hair to looking somewhat decent. I didn't say good. Like when I take off the scarf, I don't know how I'm going to look. So just take everything with a grain of salt right now. Yeah, but Vicky, she's doing my hair in like 2 weeks. My nails are starting to break, so it's about time to get my nails done. My eyebrows are looking bearish, like I'm a bear. So it's about time to get my eyebrows done, which is good because this is all coming in time before I leave to go to Houston, because I'm going to Houston in a couple of weeks. So I think that I'll somehow live. I don't know how yet, but I think we'll be able to work it out. This was my second to last week of my first year of medical school, since your first semester, but been there, done that. Oh. So next week is my very last week of medical school and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This has been, I'm not gonna lie, I really did not believe all of the MD2s when they were like, your first year is gonna go by really fast, enjoy it. I was like, why are you guys lying to me? This is not gonna go by fast at all. And here I am, I only have sometimes I get super excited to like film, I can't talk. Here I am, 1 week left of medical school and I have 3 exams left. So that is like kind of overwhelming, but you know, at this rate, I just have to persevere because I've made it this far. I'm gonna go in with foundation today. I'm pretty sure that I've gotten rid of my spring break tan, so I can probably match this foundation today. This is the, I'm lying, what is this? This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation, my favorite foundation. I need a new beauty blender though. I'm pretty sure my old one, it was just really gross. And why is the closest Ulta so far from me? Because I like to get the Real Techniques one because I'm just not paying like $30 for a beauty blender. Absolutely not. Anyways, so 1 week left, 3 exams. Let me guys give you an update on my last exams. So my last couple of surviving medical school episodes, I was studying for my second OS3 exam. And if you've been watching me for a while, like, you know, I'm pretty open about how I'm doing in school because I feel like that's one thing that you don't hear enough in school, just how people are actually doing. And I know for me, it was really hard my first semester because I always felt like something was wrong with me because I look crazy right now and just trust the process. I always felt like something was wrong with me or like I wasn't supposed to be in medical school because I wasn't performing as I was performing in undergrad or like in high school. In undergrad, I was having like 4.0. Since I think I ended undergrad with like a 3.8. I rarely struggled in undergrad. And I say rarely because chemistry got me. Surprisingly not OChem though. Like I loved OChem, but that's a different story for another time. But I used to excel really well academically, and it's like when I got to medical school, I just lost all of that. I was like, what's wrong with me? Why am I not getting this? Like, why am I not acing all of my exams? Like I definitely passed more exams than I failed, but I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't really think I was gonna fail an exam in medical school like really soon. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to use, this one looks cleaner. I think I'm gonna try to use this one. Let me turn my ringer on so I don't miss text or a call. I'm trying to get Fadila to come out too. If Fadila comes, like I'm gonna cry. But yeah, so no, what did I do? Ay, that's not good. Not good, not good. Oh my gosh. I've never struggled so much academically before, like ever in my life. And I mean, I'm not even exaggerating. If I could, like, I would literally, if you guys wanted me to, I would call my mom right now and she would vouch for me. But I've never struggled like that so hard academically until medical school. And it was really bad the first semester. Like, I was like, am I supposed to be here? I don't think I can do medical school. Like, I'm not smart enough for this. Like, I had a very bad case of imposter syndrome my first semester because I just wasn't used to struggling like that at all. No matter the hours that I was spending studying, like, I was still kind of hitting the same score. I wasn't scoring where I wanted to be. Very frustrating. And then you kind of realize, especially like when you're looking at the averages and stuff like that, medical school is just hard. I'm not stupid. There's actually, people just aren't very vocal about the struggle of medical school, and that's why I try to be a little bit more vocal. Or even when I'm talking to my friends at school, if they're feeling down about something, like, you know, I let them know, hey girl, like, I struggled with that too. You're not alone. Like, I can let you, like, I'll send you what I'm using right now and what resources I have found helpful. So I just feel like it's kind of important to share that because it's very easy to get that imposter syndrome and feel like that you're not enough for medical school. But anyways, I wasn't trying to give y'all a TED talk right now. I don't even know how I got to that. But so OS2, I did really well on all of my exams OS2, and I'm super proud of myself because my first exam for, not OS2, exam 2, my first exam for OS3 was really bad and I was not doing well for a second, and so I worked really hard for my second exam and for my mini board. And so my second exam, I had a practical as well, and I did so good on the practical. I passed the multiple choice section, and I ended exam 2 with one of the highest grades that I've gotten this whole semester. So I'm really proud of myself for that. And I will say one of the biggest things that probably contributed to my success with that exam, we meet in small groups at my school. And so one of my classmates, she had shared how she didn't perform too well on the first exam too. However, she was very determined to make the second exam her best scoring exam. And I don't know why, but those words just really resonated with me. Her positivity and her faith in herself. And, you know, she was just like, I know I can do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make sure like it's gonna be one of my best exam scores and I'm going to do great in OS3. And I was just like, you know what? You're absolutely right. I can do it. And that really helped me. I need to text her because I don't know why it like it really like helped me in that moment when we were all meeting together. I think it's because I was like, okay, so I'm not alone. I wasn't the only one who didn't perform well, but just hearing someone else have that positivity and confidence in themselves, I was like, you know what, I need to tell myself the exact same thing. I need to have that mentality of doing better, can, and because I want to, and having faith and the confidence in myself, learning from my mistakes, and I'm gonna see better results. And that is exactly what happened. So I'm really proud of myself for that. And then right after this is like time where I wish I had my beauty blender. Right after my practical, I had a mini board. And so the mini board was on gross anatomy and embryology. Embryology, I feel like not too shabby at. I actually find it very fascinating, like fetal development and all of that. And fun fact, I used to want to be an OB for the longest time. I think learning about the development of life is so amazing. And when I learn it, like, I just am so thankful God has made every single one of us like out here, know who I know, and my family, my brother, myself, my mom, healthy in our fetal development, because there's so many things that can go wrong. But sorry, like, I go in tangents sometimes. Do you guys like that? I don't know. Anyways, so I wasn't too like worried about the embryo, but the gross anatomy, I've been very vocal on my channel about how I have struggled with gross anatomy since my first semester, since my first practical. It's like having a whole exam on just gross anatomy was perhaps my biggest nightmare, and I was scared. I was very scared. And you know, one thing that I do like about why my school does these mini boards is because it kind of helps me start thinking of, okay, I am not only preparing for, you know, my block exams, I'm now preparing for these mini board step prep exams. So I feel like in that way, it's kind of preparing me to learn how to juggle studying for class, but also studying for step. And you know, that's just how it's going to continue being in my, educational journey, honestly. Like, even when I start rotations, I'm gonna have to be studying for like the subject board exams. So you have to start, you know, really managing your time. You can do well on everything, and you have to know how to divide your attention to multiple things at once. So that is one kind of like thing that I like, that I appreciate about these mini board exams that my school does, because I do think it is helping us get into the mindset of juggling all these different things. Anyways, I passed my mini board exam. I was very happy with that. The way it works at my school is if you don't pass your mini board exams, you do have a chance to retake it, but you automatically fail the block. Like, pass your mini board to move on. But like I said, you can retake it, so that is pretty good. You don't have to be like too, I don't want to say you don't have to be too nervous, but you do have a second chance to redeem yourself, which, you know, I appreciate that the faculty has that implemented. So I was able to pass all 3 exams, which I am super grateful for. My goal is to really finish school in 2 weeks, because we have class next week, and then the week after I have all my exams. So I would really like to be done by the time I'm done with all my exams. I don't want to stay longer. I do not want to come back for another exam. Like, obviously, if I have to retake another exam, I'm going to, but it's just, you know, it isn't ideal. I can't wait for the summer. Well, speaking of the summer, I technically can wait for the summer. I can and I can't wait for the summer. I'm going to Houston with my line sisters right after I'm not taking that exam. They have 1 day blocked off for like exam retakes. Like, if you were to not do well on a mini board, you have to come back and make that exam up on that exam makeup day. So I'm actually going to Houston after the exam makeup day. And so as of right now, I don't have an exam to make up, knock on wood. And after that day, I'm going to Philadelphia first, because you guys don't know, I'm in a sorority. So club, my pro fight, is graduating from law school, so I'm going to Philly for literally a couple of hours. Shout out to Delta and Sky Miles, because that's how I'm going to Philly. Sky Miles, going for a couple of hours. Like, I think I land at 12 and my next flight is at 6 o'clock. So I'm going to her little graduation party. I really just wanted to go and support, really work on my relationship with her. So, and one of my other line sisters, she is in law school in Philly too. So I just thought it would be nice to like see her and, you know, just be there to support really quick. You know, if I can do it, why not? I'm not doing anything else. Eyebrows look decent, but I still need to get them done. After Philly, I'm taking a flight to Houston, because my line sisters and I were going to Houston for, I can never forget, I can never remember if it's Memorial Day or Labor Day in May. It's Memorial Day. I think Labor Day is in September. So we're gonna go with Memorial Day. We're going to Houston for Memorial Day, which I'm also very excited about, because the Houston trip is basically like my little hurrah, my done with first year of medical school trip of the summer type vibe. So I'm very excited for that, and I've actually never been to Texas ever, so that will be fun. I hear that there are lots of fine men in Texas, especially the police officers. Like, I'd be on TikTok and I'd be like, wait, now why are the men so fine in Texas? If you guys are watching this from Texas, can you just please comment down and confirm if the men are fine or if I should just avoid them? I promise you though, they cannot be any worse than Atlanta men. They just can't be. Right after Houston, literally like 5 days after, I'm starting my summer internship, but my internship is in a whole nother state. I'm honestly really nervous for it. I'm not gonna lie. I am someone who doesn't do that well with change. And I think at first when I was applying to summer internships, I was excited with the prospect of going outside of state, going out of the state for a summer internship. But now, like, it's kind of terrifying me. Like, I'm kind of getting scared, because I mean, I really have like 27 days left. I have never lived in another state. Like, I've only spent like a weekend in another state. You know, I'm trying to be really positive about about it and going into it, as it's going to be a really great experience for me, especially because it's in a field that I'm interested in. It's a great opportunity for me to network and make connections, especially for residency, and get that boost on my CV, maybe get my name on a paper, long-term mentorship. Like, great things can come out of it. Like, I just can't let my fears prevent me from failing in the internship. I also am a very anxious person. 9 times out of 10, awful anxiety. So that's why too, it really kind of freaks me out. Just think about me being in another state for a month. And you know, like I said, I'm trying to be positive about it. Some people in my class, they're doing internships that are a lot longer than mine. Mine isn't even that long compared to other programs, which I feel like is why it was also meant to be, because I think for the duration that I'm going to be there, it's a good amount of time, like, for my anxiety. I think if I was there for a longer period of time, I would really freak out. Sorry, I have to do like my wing in silence really quick. It's kind of like a thin wing, but we're gonna go with it. I might do like a little Q&A when I get back. I am going to film the weekends though. Luckily, I do have a lot of classmates who are gonna be in close proximity. Some of us are, you know, doing the same internship, and then other people aren't that far away. So that's, you know, really great. We've been discussing what kind of trips that we want to take, and I know Toronto is on our list. I think that I might go to DC one weekend, since I have line sisters in DC, and I can just take like the train there, see them, and have fun in DC for a weekend. I might do a solo trip to New York for a weekend. My eyes are starting to water. So that's kind of my goal. My nose is creasing. Kind of my goal for like the summer, but that means I'm gonna have to like pre-record a lot of videos, so I'm trying to get together and doing that. I have so it's like, I don't know what was on that tissue. that tissue had dust or what. Woo. I have so many cute summer ideas and like ideas for next school year. I think I'm gonna do a couple of different series that I'm going to announce soon, so I hope you guys are on the lookout for that. But I'm very excited. I feel like my channel has been growing a lot this past year, and I just want to thank you all so much for like tuning in and watching it. Yeah, I just feel like it's growing a lot, and so many things that I want to accomplish and do my channel and like with medical school. So I'm very excited to see like how the summer goes and where my channel goes from there. And yeah, so after my internship, my goal is to still work on the research project that I'm working on now locally, because that is just also a great opportunity, and I want to stay on that long term and really try to get my name. Medical school has taught me definitely to put myself first. I don't have to please people, you know what I mean? And look, medical school is basically a job. I will be in class from 9 a.m. to sometimes 5 p.m. Like if I had lab that day, if I still had lecture going on, like I'm there till 3:30, not getting back till 4. Still have to study. You're always preparing for another exam. And some days when I have like a weekend where I may not have to do that much stuff, I don't want to go to the club. I'm sorry, I don't. I want to lay in my bed and watch TV all day. Or I need to, you know, clean up. I need to go grocery shopping. I don't feel like socializing. I don't want to be at the club till 3 a.m. I just had a long week. Just took like 80 exams. I'm sorry. And you know, like I said, I just feel like it's kind of an adjustment for them of me just not always being able to be there. And I think for a minute I used to feel kind of bad, like I feel like a bad friend, and it's just like, well, I shouldn't, honestly. I shouldn't, because I'm going through a lot, and you will find out everyone isn't always checking on you. Everybody isn't always asking what you got going on. How was your week? How'd your exams go? Do you even have exams? Like, you know, people aren't, you know, always asking that, which is fine because we're all busy with our lives. But I've definitely have gotten more comfortable with saying no. And at first, like I said, I used to feel bad, and now I don't anymore, because I have to take care of me. I realize what I'm doing is a lot, and I feel like you also, not like any cockiness or whatever, people too don't understand the sacrifices that you are making in being in a post-grad program. Like whether you're in law school, nursing school, med school, if you don't have friends or people who are in similar things or have similar like life changes and transitions like that going on, where they just don't have to worry as much about other stuff. It's easy for them to be able to do like whatever they want. This has definitely been my year of adulting. Like my weekends are spent going to the grocery store, restocking my water, my bills, taking my car to the shop. So yeah, I don't always want to go to the club because I gotta wake up early and do X, Y, and Z, which is fine. We all have to grow up one day, whether or not we want to. So we shall see if I make it to graduation. I'm not gonna stress out too much about it though. Like if I can, I can. But if I feel like by the end of the next week, if I need to stay and my eye is watering, just why? Why? No, no. This is awful. I'm gonna fix this lash and put on my outfit really quick and come back and show you guys. Okay guys, so I'm back. Outfit on, the lashes on. Now we need to choose our accessories. I do so bad. Like I get all of these packs of hoops for Machine, but I do awful with putting them back. I think that I'm feeling the tiny ones could be cute. I like these, but then I also like these tiny ones. It's like I think I'm gonna do something subtle, something kind of cute. It took me forever to get my lashes on. And at first, I'd be telling the girls like, embrace your natural beauty. You don't need lash extensions. And then when I do my makeup and I try to put these lashes on, I'd be like, yeah, so that's exactly why I used to get lash extensions too. But lash extensions used to hurt my wallet bad. Like, that's a luxury that I cannot afford, just like with my microlinks. I can't do high maintenance stuff like that. No, thank you. Shein is honestly the best place for me to get jewelry because I can't keep up with jewelry for the life of me. I have no idea if Adilla is still coming. Let me FaceTime this girl. It be your online sister. Like literally. Hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me. I'm gonna go out and have a good night. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the weekend vlog because I have a lot of fun activities planned for the Cinco de Mayo weekend. And yeah, thank you guys for watching and I will see you all next time.